Good morning, friends. I thought I would do a day in the life today. We started our slow start to the 2020-2021 homeschool year this week. It is not our official first day of school. So what we do is we start in July, we start doing habits and making sure we're in a good rhythm for Bible in the morning. The kids do work on their math. I do read alouds. I am working with Lucy on most of her school already. That is something we do about 30 minutes in the morning. Work on her reading, her Singapore math, and her handwriting. And I read some special books specifically for her from the Sunlight K curriculum that I purchased. I will leave a link for our K curriculum choices video down below. But we really try in the first couple of weeks of school to just understand the expectation, getting everybody ready for the day, how we're going to run our days, when we're going to be outside, etc. And I'm actually just really not ready to fully start the school year. I think we're going to start on the 27th. I was thinking August 3rd, but I might do a week prior. I'm not sure. We're kind of all over the place. I have everybody's curriculum. All of that is instructor's guides and stuff that I am still going through. I try to familiarize myself with the first 6 weeks of questions, comprehension questions, history notes, all of that information. The kids are having a little band practice upstairs. Yeah, so I am going to take you through our day. I don't have a whole lot planned. It's cooler today. Some of the humidity has gone away, which is nice. We're probably going to spend a lot of time outside, and I have a ton of cleaning. I always have so much cleaning. Look at all of these dishes. It's just, if I don't clean it up at night, nobody else comes to do it. I always hope somebody will, but nobody does, so I'm going to clean. I did wash my floors yesterday. You can't even tell. Izzy needs to go to the groomers, which she will do this weekend, and hopefully that will decrease the amount of fur on the floor. Yeah, so I'm going to get some things cleaned up. We have already done our Bible for the day. The kids are going to come down shortly and start work on math, teaching textbooks. Emma is still working on pre-algebra, and I think we're actually going to be doing teaching textbooks pre-algebra for a couple of more months. I thought that we would finish by the end of July, and if I had been really diligent with everything, March, April, May, we would be, but I did not. So she is going to finish that up. It's probably going to take a couple more months. I think she might have maybe 60 lessons and tests left, I think. I have to double check that. But, and then we will see about Matthew C. Algebra 1. I don't know. I want something that's a really strong math program, and I think teaching textbooks is a good math program, and she likes it. I've heard that mastery-based through Matthew C is really good too. I just don't know. We're going to try a little bit of everything. All right, now I'm going to stop yapping and get cleaning.
Can I get a box subscription? I got a perfect score. At 100. I'm on problem 4. And with 5 minutes to spare. Okay. Tell me I won't be on until after I'm done.
I'm going to use my computer, okay?
Our friend Mia said she was going to be on the computer at 11, so we can text to each other and do Google Slides and Google Docs.
It's glitching. Like this would be normal size.
What is it?
It's a city. I need to zoom out, and even then it's super big. This is tap.
do you have, Lucy?
We have a book. A tiny.
What's it called? Do you know?
It's called
What's that first letter?
Tim's.
No.
T.
No, that's not a T. It's like the first letter in Jack's name.
J. Jim. Jim's. Jim's ham.
Good job. We are finished with most of our school. Lucy and I did some school this morning. We did math and some reading and history. She did not want to do handwriting, which is okay. We're taking a break since she did many pages of math, so I'm giving her hand a rest. Emma is listening to Emma on Audible, and that is the first Boomerang book that she is going to be doing this year. I think that we're going to do it in August, although she did read A Wrinkle in Time, and that is also one of our Boomerang books this year from Brave Writer, so I may start with that just because she's already finished that book. But I'm not sure. I am not going to be starting those until August, so I will download both of them and see which one we want to start with. I will have all of our picks for arrows and boomerangs that Emma is doing this year. She is doing a combination because she liked some of the Boomerang books, and we were already reading those this year through her History Bible Literature program through Sunlight, and then she has some arrow books that she was also planning to read and some that she just wanted to read. So Jack is actually going to do the Dart this year. I don't know if we'll do the full Dart or not. They've revamped their whole program. Now they have the Dart, which is for 8 to 10-year-olds, and arrows are for 11 to 12, and then boomerangs for 13 to 15. Because Emma is reading some of those Boomerang books, we are doing some of those guides. I will cut back on some of the dictation for her because the dictation is like several paragraphs for the Boomerang books, which will be too long for her. I know it will be. Maybe not towards the end of the year, but at the beginning of the year, we don't want to peter out right off the bat. So I will have a video at some point about all of our Brave Writer resources for the year, because I did not go into that as much in my videos about our curriculum picks. So it is lunchtime. I made bread yesterday, so we are going to be having homemade bread and some fruit and veggies for lunch. And then it is only 68 degrees outside right now, which is very strange because it has been like high 80s, low 90s for many, many days. So I think we might try and go for a walk this afternoon, just around the neighborhood, and then come back. And I have done pretty much zero cleaning. I did clean up the kitchen, but I'm still trying to organize homeschool stuff. It's never ending. I'm just not motivated to get it done because I want to go to the stores to purchase specific organizational tools that I had planned to purchase when we moved into the house, but I have not purchased because of COVID. It is a lot of stuff you can just order online, but I really feel the need to be in person and see the stuff. So, and I'm not yet at the point where I'm ready to be going out shopping. So, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to make do with what we have already, which is not very much, unfortunately, especially in a new house. We're just not at the place where I'd like to be, but it is what it is, and I just have to accept it and move on and make the best of it, which is what I'm doing. So I'm hoping to get some of my office cleaned up. I've been sort of transferring my planners. I run on an academic year, so I had stuff through June, and I'm trying to get that all organized, and I need to get new bins to put my school stuff from last year into bins for the kids. The work that I keep the majority of their work in just a big tub, relatively organized, but still in a big tub, and I put my lesson planner in there with that stuff so that it is all combined, you know, it's all one place. So when I need to look for 2019, 2020 work, there it is. Yeah, so I need some iced coffee, I think. That might be helpful. And I am going to work on some more organization stuff. It's never ending because we still have a lot of stuff that just has not been put in a place yet in the house. So it's stuff that we use, but it's just still in boxes and then gets returned to boxes. All right. Productivity. That's the name of the game. Yes. What are you doing?
Pretending to be asleep.
You're so silly. So I cleaned off my desk. I have my planners. There are a lot of them. Yes, I know. This is actually Emma's planner. And I do have these two notebooks. One is Bible notes. One is for our home, which I have not set up yet. My teacher planner. This is actually the neutral weekly planner that I got, Vertical Weekly, from Erin Condren this year, which I was planning on using for memory keeping. I have not started that yet. I have not set it up. It is mid-July. We will see how August goes. This is my monthly planner for blog content, my power sheets, my prayer journal. This is my regular journal, my Write the Word journal that I'm in this right now, which is Fruit of the Spirit, which I started last year in the fall and then sort of fell off from using that after we listed our house. And this is a new edition. It is a simplified daily planner. I usually use the Erin Condren Undated Daily Petite Journal. Let me see if I can show that to you. This is the Undated Daily, and I like this because it's undated. I do not use a daily planner every day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I got an undated one. This is my second undated one because I don't like to waste pages. But I did purchase the Simplified Daily Planner in this pretty gold bees cover. And I am going to see how it goes. I don't know if I will like it. I know that I'm not a huge fan of having the 2 weekend days on the same page because we do a lot of stuff on the weekends and I like to have plenty of room for lists. I make lists for everybody, and this is going to make it so that I have to still continue to use my notepads, which is fine, but it would be nice to be able to just list everything all in one place. And this is an academic one. It starts in August, so, which I was struggling a little bit with that. Friday, July 31st. Okay. So it starts the last day of July, and then it goes right through every month. It does have a monthly spread, which I probably will not do anything with. and then I fully expect this is just going to be a mess. I'm most likely going to use this to sort of do block scheduling. I do have blocks of time throughout the day that I use for homeschool, for like my work stuff, chores, self-care, all of that. I have blocks of time that I mark off for those different tasks. I like to try and do single tasking instead of multitasking. Multitasking is like a myth. So I probably will do that over here, although we don't have a whole lot scheduled for times throughout our day, so I'm probably just going to do blocks. And then I like that it has a lot of space for a to-do list, and down here is just blank space. You can see the monthly calendar through that, but probably like meal prep or anything like that. Maybe I'll do habit tracking down here. Probably not, because I do use this for habit tracking. I always write down my habits over here and just little check boxes. And I just got this little thing from Amazon. I think it was maybe 10 bucks, I don't know, just so that it was up off of my desk so I have space. You see my shadow, sorry. But yeah, so my desk is looking a little bit better. So right now I have this metal shelf right here, which I do not like, and actually I had it at the other house as well, mainly for just extra space to put my printers. I have another printer, but it's under the table right now. And what I really need there are more bookshelves. I have a lot of shelves in the closet, but they are hard to get to, and I have certain things that I just want to have available. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to organize the homeschool space downstairs. I have most of our books down there, but I do notice that at least for the past several months since we've been here, partly because of Matt working from home for a couple of months, right after we moved in, we tend to bring everything upstairs, and the kids sit at the kitchen table and do their work. Any computer work is done upstairs for the most part, unless I am downstairs with the kids. I don't let them take the laptops wherever throughout the house. They have to stay in a central location. And yeah, I don't know. I want to leave all the books downstairs, but it's easier for me to grab like 3 or 4 books that we're going to be using for the day and just bring them upstairs, but then I don't have any place to put them. You know, normal people would just put them away at the end of the day, but they're books that I will reuse. I might put them in my game closet to have them accessible, but out of vision or visible space. I hate visual clutter. I really don't like it. Our last house, we had no closets for anything. And because of that, I just want everything put away. And I did so much decluttering. We use everything that we have, but we haven't figured out how to get it all in a closet yet. So, and I have a lot of closets here. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this little metal cabinet. Right now I just have a bunch of binders. Some of them are science stuff from this past year that I have not boxed up yet, and a bunch of stickers, planner stickers, and stickers for the kids. My kids love stickers. Give them a sticker chart. Even Emma at 12, she's like, yes, give me the star stickers. I'm totally happy about that. And then just a bunch of other pens and stuff like that. So it's never ending, but this is what we're working on today, and the kids are playing nicely together for the most part, so I am going to continue working.
Thanks. That ought to keep the goblins away.
Lizzie, can you please turn down the volume on your Kindle? We're back here.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
Everything is nice and clean now. I put the instructor's guides that I'm working through right now over here, so I don't have to keep bringing them up and down the stairs. These are books that we're going to be using in the first several weeks. A History of Us, and then this is Faltering Ownership. I just got this in the mail, and this handcrafts book. I haven't read this one before, so I'm really excited to read that. Our Bible stuff, but everything is clean. The bed is cleaned off, thankfully. Okay, so we are done with the day. It's been productive. It has been productive. It seems so chaotic. The start of the school year, I'm always trying to make sure that everything is nice and organized and put together. And I'm not gonna lie that the past few months, even though we are homeschoolers, it has been so crazy with everything COVID related, moving into our new home, not being able to get the things that we need easily. We ordered a dishwasher. We still have not gotten that. It's been a while. You know, it's just, there's just so much stuff, and I'm just trying to go through a little bit at a time to not overwhelm myself and to just remember that we're moving in the right direction. It's progress, and that is the important thing. So thank you so much for joining me today. I know it was kind of scattered. It was a lot of just random stuff, a little bit of school, but that is what our days seem to look like right now. This is our slow start. I'm really happy actually with the progress the kids have been making on their school. They are getting into a good rhythm. They know what's expected. And it's good for them to have a little bit of structure, especially when there's so much free time, because like in the summer, because there's less bickering, and when there is less bickering, I am a happier mom. So I'm going to make dinner now. We're going to have like a Napa cabbage stir fry. We got a Napa cabbage in our CSA last week, so I need to cook that, and I will have that with like rice. I don't know if I'll do maybe like a veggie fried rice with the Napa cabbage. I might do that. I don't think anybody will eat it except for me and Emma, and Matt may or may not, depending on the flavor profile that I come up with, but it is what it is. And yeah, so thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.